Welcome back to Girl Talk. We're here with the young ladies from St. Mary and St. Antonia's Church in Ridgewood, Queens, New York. Hi, girls.
Hi.
How you doing today? Good. Today, actually, we were talking about siblings. Do all of you here have siblings?
Yes.
How many?
Her.
They're siblings. I think we covered this last time, too. How many siblings do you
I have a
have?
brother and a sister.
Brother and sister, two.
Two brothers.
Two brothers.
I have one brother.
One brother?
Two brothers, one sister.
One sister.
Yeah.
And I have two brothers, two younger brothers. Who's the oldest?
Sorry.
You?
Me.
You, and that would be me too. So we just want to basically just talk about the type of relationship you guys have with your siblings and what it is that you think causes commotion. Let's be peaceful today, please. So just to begin, how do you think, I think your position, meaning what number you come in the generation line, affects your personality, affects your confidence, and sometimes affects your confidence in the family, I think. So who wants to begin?
I'm the middle child in the family, and I'm the first girl, so I'm daddy's little girl, so I get whatever I ask my dad. And it's funny because one time my brother was asking for his Xbox for like a really long time, and my dad kept saying no. And then one day I just like, Dad, I think I need a computer. And then the next day we went and bought a laptop. So it's pretty funny.
I'm the eldest, so all the pressure's on me. As a young child, me and my brother are only 4 years apart, so I took care of him. And he would actually listen to me more than he would listen to my mom, which was fun until it got boring. And then what happened was he started to develop into his own person, and then now we just clash. He no longer listens to what I say, and all the pressure is put on me, meaning I put up the grades, and I have to be the prime example, and if anything happens, it's all my fault. But then again, in his shoes, he has to like meet my standards, and if I set them too high and he falls short, then he looks bad. So, I mean, there's pressure on both sides, but I get the worst end of it. I'm always yelled at.
Okay, so you have like the role model position? Okay. Do any of you have anyone else have the role model position?
I mean, my sister and I are only a year and a few months apart, so pretty much my mom and my dad have, for the most part, treated us the same, but at the same time, I'm still the eldest daughter, and so they do put some pressure on me, like, in order, to respect my sister and to show her, like, just, like, things that, I don't know, the things that I went through, because there's a saying in Arabic, I don't know if I'm going to butcher it by trying to translate it, but it's, like, a day is, like, 365 in knowledge. I don't remember.
It's more if you're older by a day, it's like you're older by a whole year. Something like that.
Something like that. So it still makes a difference, and I am put like to my parents as to be a role model in certain things.
Okay, for those who are in that position, how does it take a toll on you, or is it something that you've just learned to accept?
I mean, for me, I've learned to accept it, because if I do some things that are not in a way that are good for a role model to do, then I can see it acting on my sister, because we're so close in age that I just learned to accept it, and I've learned to like just take that part to be the role model.
Okay.
I have two older brothers, and so I'm the only girl and I'm the youngest. So like I'm definitely not the role model in any situation, but like my brothers, I guess they might have like the role model situation where one has to look up to the other and one has to set the standard. But because I'm the only girl and I'm the youngest, it's like I'm kind of separate. Like I don't have to follow what they do, or have to like set the bar or whatever. And because I'm the only girl, it's kind of like I get my way, I guess. And because I'm the youngest, so it's not like I have to take care of, like, or make sure that I'm being the role model for anyone younger than me. It's like I could just do my own thing.
Yes!
Monica?
Um, I'm the youngest among the 4 Rezik children, and it's not easy being the youngest. Actually, people would think I will be the obnoxious one, the one that always gets what she wants, but no, I'm the one that is actually responsible, and I'm the one that always have to do the dishes in the house. And it's it, it's like it, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just you kind of get tired of it. Like, and sometimes when you ask who would you look up, who particularly my brother is the person I look up to be a role model. Like, people would think it would be my sister, but I don't look up to her because we fight so much. It comes to a point where we just don't talk to each other. Like, I'm more close to my brother, and he's a middle child, than my sister. And my oldest brother, he's just there. Like,
So why is it, do you have, why do these clashes with our siblings occur? Like, what is it that fuels the fire with you and your sister?
it's usually over little things. Like, sometimes she would wear my clothes, and I will get so angry because I just washed them, and I would like to have the privilege to wear it first, fresh out of the wash. But it's like, yeah, it's those things, but sometimes it escalates. Like, it's things like, oh, I need to go out this day, which means you have to stay home because, like, there has to be a person at home because my mom doesn't. She comes home from work, but she doesn't have her keys and stuff, so she expects somebody to be home. And I have things to do, like I have after school activities, and she has nothing, but yet she still wants to go out. But I can't, like, you're only hearing my side, so I can't
Right.
really just.
But do you think it has to do with the fact that she's older, and so you feel as a younger sibling that, you don't have as much of a right to say, no, I want to go out?
Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone else?
For me, I think the biggest problem is I always fight with my brother because we're like 11 months and something days apart. Considers it a year. It's privacy. Like, he'll come into my room like it's his room. He'll just open the door even if it's closed, and he won't knock. And it's so annoying because I might be changing, and he'll just walk in, and I'll scream, and then he'll just close the door. So it's like he needs to know his boundaries, and like, it's my room. Get out.
Okay. Do you find that there's any like bullying situations with you and your siblings? Two older brothers.
My oldest brother, not so much because he's 6 years older than me, so it's like a big gap. So there's not that much argument or things to like that we fight about. But my other brother, who is only 3 years older than me, we pretty much fight about everything. There's nothing that we don't fight about. Like whether who gets to control the remote control for the TV, or like I have the same problem as Marina. He just walks into my room without knocking, without anything. Also, he's kind of like overprotective, like very, very, very overprotective. And sometimes it's like I can handle myself. I mean, I appreciate it, but I can handle myself at the same time. And yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Well, thank you all for your very open experiences. I just want to conclude because we were talking about how many issues come up with siblings. And again, I think, like we spoke about previously, when it comes to parents, try and pray about your relationships with your siblings, because there will come a time where the gap won't be so big. Even if you're 35 and he's 40, that gap is a lot smaller when you get older, and you want to have that close relationship with your siblings. So pray for that patience, and it's not, it gets easier when you get older. Thank you so much for joining us today. If you have any opinions, suggestions, or emails that you'd like to send to us, please email us at girltalk@cycnow.com, or you can join our Facebook group at girltalk@cyc. Until next time, thank you for joining us.